Okay, I think we're live. Okay, yeah. Looks like we're live. Can people see me and hear me? Ugh. Hammer. Doesn't. All right. Looks like we are good to go. What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. Not expecting a big turnout for this one because this game is pretty darn uncompelling. Is uncompelling the right word? I don't know if uncompelling is actually a word or not. Okay, so should be a relatively routine win tonight. And if not, that may indicate we're in some trouble. Parker's out, I know that. Got a couple of injuries here as well, but shouldn't matter for this game. Yeah. Aaron Reed on IR. What happened? Did his leg get chopped off or something? I'm very confused. Like, what the heck happened? Ugh. Ugh. Kickoff should be any time now. I don't know why it's taking so long in the first place when they said the game was going to start at 1:30 and it's now 1:45. Well, Job should be back next week. Concussions usually only keep you out for one game. So Job should be back. I'm not too worried about that. I already gave my prediction in the video I posted this morning. Okay, looks like Wisconsin is going to kick. So Washington will start on offense. Wisconsin's defense hasn't been terrible this year, but I definitely don't think they're good. And they'd probably be a lot worse if their offense wasn't completely incompetent. Okay, let's get it, people. Hmm. Okay. So here we go. Demond Williams in shotgun. Tight formation. Going to be a quick pass over the middle, like a RPO, caught by Boston for about 7 yards. There was pressure immediately on Demond Williams. I'm not sure if that play completely went as designed, but 7-yard pickup. Yeah, my cough won't go away. My cough will not leave. Yeah, at least we got Carver Willis back out there at left tackle, but I know we do have a couple injuries we're working through right now. Okay, 3 wide. Gonna be a hand up. No, keeper. Keeper for Demond Williams. I think he's gonna get the first down. Pick up like 3. If he didn't get the first, it was very close. Yeah, they're gonna say first down. Yeah, I don't think I got COVID, but it doesn't really matter. At this point, the difference between COVID and a normal is kind of negligible. Ooh, throw over the middle, wide open, caught, Boston, first down, and then some past midfield. We're going quick. We're going quick. That was like RPO. Yeah. I don't think what I had was COVID. It didn't feel like COVID. I never got tested, though. Snap. Drops back, has time, throws an out route, out of bounds, incomplete. Mm-hmm. 2nd and 10. Snap. Going to be a bubble screen to Boston. There's like no one in front of him, and he gets 8 yards before getting tackled. That was well designed. There was, oh, yeah, okay, no, that was Denzel Boston. No, I see your comment, Addison. 3rd and 2, snap. Handoff up the gut to Coleman, and no. He maybe got a yard, but he needed 2, and it's 4th and short. I imagine we go for it here. We're inside the 40. This is probably a no-brainer, go for it. Yeah, we're lining up to go for it, it looks like. So 4th and 2, they call it. It's a short 2, but let's see what we got. Boston in motion. 3 receivers to the bottom. Snap. On the move. Looking. Throws it. Short. Complete. I don't know if he got it or not, though. He caught it. I don't know if he got the first. Boston thinks he does. Wisconsin thinks he doesn't. I don't know. Wow. Did Boston run a bad route? Did Boston run a bad route or something? It's like he didn't get enough depth to pick up the first. Like he catches it, but I don't. Yeah, I think he cut the route short. Ah, well, that's annoying. All right, Wisconsin ball, not good. Pissed about that. All right, not good, not what we needed. The good news is Wisconsin's offense is atrocious, and I expect good things to happen when they're on the field. Hmm. Yeah, I think he ran like he didn't get enough depth there. What should I know about the Huskies? What do you mean? I mean, there's not much to say. They're a football team. Um, they're not considered a tier 1 program, but they're, I think, comfortably tier 2. It's not like Alabama or Georgia or something, but they've got skins on the wall. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like Boston felt like he stepped out of bounds before he thought he was going to, or something. Handoff up the middle, going to be about 3 yards, maybe 4. QB keeper, that's a first down. Read option. All right, so Wisconsin has the ball in Washington territory. Okay, from the 49. Pistol, snap, play action, rolls out, looking, throws it down the field and out of bounds. Gus, the game started. Game's been going for a minute. Snap. Pitch going to the left, cut back, gets, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Oh no, that's a 15-yard pickup on what should have been like a 2-yard pickup, so we have a problem. Not a good start by either side of the team. I think we can acknowledge that. Snap. Handoff, had a shotgun, gonna get like 5. This does not look like one of the worst offenses in college football. I'm just gonna say it. So far, I mean, it's early. It doesn't mean a lot, but This is not encouraging. Second and 6. Pressure. And he goes down in the pocket. Lost like a yard or two on a sack. Third down. And roll out and incomplete in the flat. We got pressure, forced incomplete. Now Wisconsin's got 4th down and 7. Oh no, we got a flag. Okay, no flag. They picked it up. And they're going to try a long field goal here. Well, not that long, 48 yards. And it's no good. Okay. So Washington's going to get the ball back in decent field position, and they can erase the issues with that first drive pretty quickly here. Hmm. Commercials, by the way, we're not missing anything. Hmm. Honestly, I don't know when we should have been ranked number 1 in 2019. That team was flying by the seat of their ass. But, yeah. Yeah. And running play, and Coleman picks up like 3. Just off tackle to the right. Yeah, Reed's on IR. I'm really wondering what the hell happened. Another running play, this one going left, and there's nothing there for Mohammed. I think he loses a yard, maybe. Third down coming up, and so far, Wisconsin's come to play. It is a road game. But this is not what I signed up for. I'm just going to say it. Drops back to pass, pressure, scrambles out, and wow, there's nothing there. He gets sacked, and this is a horrific start for Washington on, I would say, both sides of the ball. Obviously, the defense hasn't given up anything yet, but that doesn't really... I don't know, guys. Maybe this is just that first half stuff in a road game. But this Wisconsin team is pretty bad. And Wisconsin's going to get the ball in pretty decent field position. That's not a good punt. So yeah, 7:37 left in the quarter, and so far, it looks like we got a game, and I didn't think we would. Mm, probably someone beneath him, Abal. Probably somebody on the staff beneath Clint. We got more commercials, by the way, guys, so nothing to say. Hope. Yeah, the offensive line looks awful in particular so far, I think. Like, there are some issues so far. I think that's the biggest one. All right. Defense takes the field. And they're going to run to the outside, and it's a big play. First down and then some. Quarterback keeper. And, huh. Just a read option. What about the previous play? Oh, wow, they're looking at it for targeting. I didn't even notice that. All right. Well, I'm not sure. Mhm. Yeah, ugly start. Even if this penalty doesn't get called. Hmm. Hmm. No more commercials, people. No, Addison, definitely not. Not even Cincinnati's way better. The Cincinnati wide receiver room is keeping that team afloat with Joe Flacco at quarterback. Oh, the quarterback got hurt. I didn't notice that either. Okay, so there is no targeting, but I guess the quarterback got hurt, which I didn't even notice. Snap. Going to be another QB keeper read option, and there's a lot of room out there. He got close to a first down again, I think. Huh. Handoff up the middle, big hole, and first down inside the 30. I don't really know what to say, guys. I have to admit, this is not what I thought we were going to get today. Snap, handoff, and another big, well, not really, but still a 5-yard pickup, man. This is very odd. The lines, man, the lines on both sides. I don't understand. Yeah, they got a freshman quarterback in there who probably can't throw. And we're still not stopping the run. 2nd and 6. Play action, rolls out. He's going to launch it. Incomplete, batted away along the sideline, so he can throw. Hasn't thrown a completion yet. Flag down. Wow, holding on the defense. This team is sleepwalking. This team got ranked. And they are sleepwalking. They are doing nothing right. What am I looking at? Handoff up the middle. Gain of 1, looks like. Addison, I don't think there's really anything to say about it, honestly. He wants to hang out with his guys and get them paid one last time. There's not much else you can say. He's obviously not there to win. Raiders might be the worst team in the league, so not like he's out there to win. He's there to get his boys paid one last time. Handoff up the middle, and going to be about 2 yards, 3 maybe. Okay, 3rd and 5 inside the 10. Really need to stop here. Kind of important. Snap. Going to be a pitch to the right, and he's tackled 1.5 yards short. So, will they go for this? Looks like they're lining up to go for it. Okay, 4th and 2, and they are lining up to go for it. And we have a Wisconsin timeout, so maybe not. They might still go for it. I don't know. Yeah, they're still going for it. 4th and 2. QB keeper, and maybe? That ref doesn't look like he gave it to him, and neither does that one, honestly. Doesn't look like he got it based on the spot from the ref. Short. All right. Washington ball. Let's go. So, as ugly as the first 12 minutes have been, still no score. Okay, here we go. From the 4, snap, drops back, throws a quick out route, incomplete. Really bad looking throw there. Denzel was the intended target. Wow. This team, very, very weak. Wow. Coleman goes down for a 2-yard loss. The offensive line is completely... I don't even know what to say. This offensive line... to say they're playing bad... Well, not really the offensive line there, but regardless, that receiver... Oh, that's Boston, man. Boston completely blows his block. He doesn't even try. Well, 3rd and 13 in our own end zone. Snap, drop back, roll out. Going to check it down to Coleman, and he's not even going to get close to the first. He gives us room for a punt, but wow, man. Wow. I mean, look, it's the first quarter, whatever. It's still 0-0, but holy crap. What is going on? That's another crap punt. They're going to return it past midfield up to about the 43. Wisconsin's going to have really good field position. With 1:37 left in the first quarter, it's 0-0, and... Shite, dude. This is really bad. I don't know what else to say. Okay. I guess no commercials. Pistol. Bad snap. And that's going to be a tackle for a 1-yard loss on the handoff. Another QB keeper, and there's a lane out there, and he picks up like 9 yards. 3rd and manageable coming up. Okay, 3rd and 3. Got a pitch and nowhere. Maybe a yard, but 4th down coming up. They may go for it again, though. This is the area of the field where you can go for it. But that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. So, yeah, really rough first quarter. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of speechless. I don't know what to think, but I'm going to run the sleeper promo, and then I'm going to come back after the break. All right, guys, let's take a minute so I can tell you about Sleeper, a one-stop shop for all your sports needs. You can celebrate and chat on sports games in real time with other users. You can get the fastest scores, blazing fast sports news and sports alerts right at your fingertips. And of course, you can use Sleeper to play in fantasy leagues and win real money on picks contests. This is the way sports were meant to be enjoyed together. So download Sleeper today. Use promo code SBN to get up to a $100 match on your first deposit. And you can pair that with another promo they have right now where you can get a $20 entry free with no deposit required. So get both of those things going. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states and growing. So check out Sleeper today, get to it, and go have some fun with sports this year. Okay, we are back. And let's see what Wisconsin does here. They might go for this. Yep, they are lining up to go for it. And it's going to be a QB keeper, and he's going to get it. All Wisconsin can do is run the ball in this gimmicky wishbone offense, and we cannot stop it. Guys, this is bad. This is really bad. Hopefully in 2 hours, I don't even remember this. But I got to be honest. This team is completely flat. Roll out, and he's going to throw it deep and incomplete. Looks like the UW player was the receiver there, but incomplete. Snap. Going to be a QB keeper, fakes the end jet sweep and gets like 5. Third down. Oh, free blitzer. Oh, he lost it. He's going to throw it down the field. No, nobody close to that ball. 4th down and 6 coming up. That should have been a sack. UW blitzer had a free shot and blew it, but 4th down. They're going to kick a field goal here. 42. And the kick is taking forever. And it's good. Okay. Wisconsin scores, and time for Washington to wake the hell up. They're going to have to work very hard to make this not the worst game of the season. Based on that first quarter, this is going to be the worst game of the year for them. Okay. Commercials. Not missing anything, people. Everything is good. Okay, kickoff coming. And it's a touchback. And we got a keeper by Demond Williams. What am I looking at? Runs for no gain. What am I looking at? I'm speechless, guys. Drops back to pass, throws it deep, and overthrows an open. I have no words, guys. I have no words. Like, this Wisconsin team has been unthinkably bad for the last 2 months, basically. And we can't do anything right. Like, maybe their defense isn't that bad, but I don't think their defense is that good. And holy shit, guys. Snap has time, has all day. Now he runs out of time, takes off runs. And he's going to get the first. He's going to get a lot more. The 40, the 50, the 40, down at the 39. Finally, something of significance. But even that was not the plan. That was just him, like, improvising. Wow, man. Hopefully that's a turning point, but, like, you gotta be kidding me. Handoff, read option, and Mohammed loses a yard. What is going on with this offense? Like, the defense, okay, our defense isn't that good. They're going to give up a little bit over the course of a 60-minute game, even to a bad offense, I guess, but what are you doing? Drops back to pass, throws it quick over the middle, caught, 5-yard pickup. Maybe actually 6 yards. Hey, Che, what's up? Oh, going to be a keeper, read option, and there's nobody out there, so he's going to get the first, barely. But he does get the first. 3rd and 5 picked up. Snap, blitz coming. He gets it away. Nice little comebacker on the outside for about 10 yards. Offense finding a little bit of a rhythm now. Boston with the catch. Hmm. Hmm. Rolls out, looking, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. 2nd down. They're making it hard. They are making it hard. And we have a pre-snap flag. And I think that's a hit on the quarterback. False start. So false start, and I guess they didn't call a flag on the hit. Wow, Demon got jacked up. Hmm. Second and 15. All right. Second and 15. Snap. Drops back. Has time. Throws it deep. But into double coverage. Out of bounds. Disturbs me that nobody can get open when Wisconsin blitzes, quite frankly. Third and 15. Snap. Drops back. Moves around. Throws it deep to the end zone. Oh, that would have been a great catch, but no, he did not survive the ground. Fourth and 15. Dang, dude. Usually that's something Demond hits, though. Yeah, he might have been a little bit off on that throw. Usually Demond brings that in enough. Oh, man. People are not getting open, though, it looks like. Okay, field goal. .42. Kick is up, and it is good. Tie game, 3-3. Not what I signed up for, but that's what we got. 3-3. A lot of time left in the second quarter. All right, commercials, by the way. We're still in commercials, so not missing anything. I think we need a turnover by the defense to, like, spark it. The Wisconsin defense is making us work so hard to do anything, and the Wisconsin offense is, like, it's not good, but it's been steady. Mm-mm. All right, touchback. Okay. From the 25, pistol. Handoff. Nope. QB keeper and maybe a yard. Second down coming up. Yeah, basically, Corey. They don't throw the ball at all, but I'll tell you, we're having a little bit of a hard time against it. Drops back. Ooh, almost a pick six on the screen. Lynch knocked it down, and he's thinking like that should be me in the end zone right now. But third down and long. Drops back to pass. Pressure and a sack. All right, big loss. That's going to bring up a punt. Defense, Lane makes a nice play. Oh, botched. And I think UW has it recovered at like the 1. He did not get that punt off clean. Oh, it got blocked. I didn't even see that. I looked away for a second. I thought he just dropped it. What happened? Oh, wow, it was blocked. Yeah. Then we recovered it around like the 1 or the 2-yard line. Okay. If the offense can't get a touchdown here, they're really having a day. Yep, from the 1. And we've got a stoppage. I think Washington used a timeout. Don't know why. But I think Washington used a timeout. Mm-hmm. Are they reviewing this or something? Are they saying maybe it was a touchdown? I don't think it was. Yeah, upheld. Okay, here we go. Shotgun, handoff up the middle to Coleman, and I don't think he got in. No gain. What is up with the offensive line today, guys? I mean, good Lord. Okay, from the 1, second and goal. Snap. Going to be a quick pass to Boston like a... Ooh! He caught it! Wow, what a catch. That was like the one-on-one lob. Just a one-on-one fade. And Boston brought it in. And... Wow, what a catch. And the extra point is good. All right. Nice little turnaround. All right. 10-3. Feel a little bit better now. Certainly. I'm still a little disturbed by the fact that we can't run the ball at all, but that was better. Oh. Hey, Romy, what's up? Hmm. Yeah, I think Boston will probably be a first-round pick. All right. That's going to be returned from the 1. And brought down at about the 22. Yeah, I don't think we're going to draft a receiver anymore. I think that we need, assuming we keep the pick, we need an edge rusher. We need like a blue chip edge rusher with that first rounder. That's I'm assuming we keep the pick and we don't trade it for something. I'm kind of married to the idea of getting an edge rusher. Run up the gut for about 5 yards. Linebacker would be okay. I don't know if that's a position you want to be spending a first-round pick on, though. Cornerback would be okay as well. Second and 5, handoff, up the middle, and no gain. Maybe a yard. Somebody lost their helmet. All right, third down. Play action, and he just dirts it. Was trying to roll out, pass rush right in his face, and he dirted it. Okay, fourth down, and the worm is turning, people. And the punt is away. The punt is away. Going to be returned from the 28 up to about the 29. Play action, rolls out, and now he's going to take off and run and slide after picking up about 5, and he did get hit at the end of there, but it wasn't too hard, so no flag comes out. Second and 5. Are you concerned that we have Boston doing punt returns? Not really. Not really. Maybe a little bit, but although you say that, and apparently he did get hurt. I don't know if you saw that before I did, but interesting. Not good. Handoff up the middle. Coleman gets like 2. We cannot run the ball at all today. Play action, dump off into the flat, first down and a bunch more to the tight end past the 50. Nice play. Completely tricked Wisconsin's defense. More with the first. Drops back, throws a screen. Coleman's got some blockers in front of him. He's got some room. That's a first down. 12-yard pickup. Finally, Coleman gets something going here. Maybe that's a little better than running the ball. Is he hurt? Oh, no. Coleman and Boston might have gotten hurt on the same drive. Hey, Empower. Okay, from the 36, we got 1st and 10 with 4 minutes left in the second half. Snap. Drops back, looks, throws it deep. He's going for it all, but that's going to be picked off. That never had a chance. The Wisconsin defender looked like the receiver. That didn't even have a chance. I don't know what Williams was thinking. That was very unnecessary and had no chance of being successful. Like, that Wisconsin defender looked like the receiver. That had no hope. Yeah, there's nothing there, man. There is nothing there. Wow. Really bad decision. It's going to be one of those days, I guess. Handoff up the middle, or off tackle, going to pick up like 6. Okay, from 2nd and 4. And we got a false start. Wipes out the first down play, basically. Maybe you didn't see him, I guess. I hope it's something like that, because nothing else makes sense. Handoff. 8-yard pickup. I think it's going to be 3rd and 1. Oh, they're giving him the first. Man, this Wisconsin team can't throw the ball at all, and we still can't stop the run. Oh. Snap, handoff, and big loss there. Nice tackle in the backfield. 4 or 5-yard loss. All right, that was big. And Washington's going to use a timeout. They're going to try to get the ball back. Boston's getting carted off. Oh, geez. Oh, this game's going to be hideous. Now we're losing our number 1 receiver. This game is going to be hideous. Yep. He doesn't seem to be in any particular agony here. Wow, QB keeper up the gut. Another nice gain. And 3rd down became manageable for them. I think that was like an 8-yard pickup. We have no answer for this wacky wishbone offense. This is kind of embarrassing. And I don't know what to say about it. Why is the wide receiver 1 returning punts? It's a reasonable question, but they've been doing it all year, so it's not surprising. This is I don't know, man. This whole half has been kind of agonizing. Wait, what's going on with the Ducks? I haven't checked in a minute. What do we got? It didn't look that bad with Boston, but no, we don't know yet. Oh wow. 12-7. Jeez, okay. Yeah, I don't think we have any way of knowing if Boston's seriously hurt or not. Okay, third down, kind of important. All right. Rollout, throws it short. I think it's complete. No, it's incomplete. It wouldn't have been a first anyway. It was no gain, but it would have been their first completion of the day. Washington gets the ball back with about 2 minutes to go and 1 timeout. So, I mean, not bad. Going to be caught at the 10. Going to be returned up to the 20, the 23 or so. 23. All right. I mean, the offense has been crap all game, but let's see if they can put something together here. Going to be a handoff up the middle to Mohammed. He's going to get like 8. So, I mean, it's a good run, but not really what we need right now in this 2-minute drill. So, we need to go a little bit faster. Oh, flag down. Um, after the play. Wow, unsportsmanlike conduct after the play on Washington. So now the drive is dead. So, I mean, are basically dead. Like, what are we doing? What is this? What am I looking at, man? This is a humiliating half of football. I think it's second down. Demond looking, and he's going to go down for a loss of a yard. This is I'm sorry to keep repeating myself, but this is ridiculous. Um, third down. Pressure, and Demond escapes it. And take off and run, and now he's looking. Now he's going to throw it deep down the field and out of bounds. And this is... I what am I watching? What is this team, guys? We can't get open. The offensive line can't block. We can't run. Demond can't throw. It's like I'm watching Iowa's offense or something. Fuck. And that's almost blocked. That's not a very good punt. Wisconsin's going to get the ball on Washington's side of the field. They could get a field goal here in theory, although with their offense, everything's hard sledding. We're getting a lot of injuries in this game, it looks like, but I have a hard time saying that explains everything that I'm looking at right now. Okay, from the 48, 52 seconds left. Drops back to pass, throws it. Ooh, they finally completed a pass, but only like 4 yards, and the clock will keep rolling. Handoff. Going left, picks up like 1, maybe. And the clock is going to keep, well, they're going to call timeout, I guess, but that was an interesting play call. You think it was blocked? If it got blocked, it was actually a really good punt. That was a lot better than it had any right to be if it was blocked. Third and 5. Third string quarterback in now? Really? Okay. Snap. Gonna get it out quickly on a slant. Caught first down and actually pretty decent yak. They're kind of in field goal range now, and that gets them a stoppage. So they're gonna they're gonna try to run a play. Snap, drops back, pressure gets in, and he's just gonna throw it away out of bounds. 18 seconds left. We have a flag down. Ineligible downfield. Yeah, okay. So that actually knocks him out of field goal range. Snap, drops back, rolls out, pressured, gets it away, incomplete, in the flat, 12 seconds left. Oh, no. Oh, okay, unsportsmanlike on the offense. So that's going to completely knock them out of field goal range. Okay, I don't know what they did. Something on the sideline, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, that pretty much kills their drive here because they have no timeouts. 12 seconds left, and this offense obviously not really capable of they're back on the wrong side of the 50. Snap, handoff, going to the right, picks up like 4, and that'll do it. Well, that was a really, really bad half of football. Really don't know what to say. Pretty pathetic, and I just kind of want this game to be over at this point. Okay, guys. I'm going to run the sleeper ad, and then I will be back in like 20 minutes. See you guys soon. All right, guys, let's take a minute so I can tell you about Sleeper, a one-stop shop for all your sports needs. You can celebrate and chat on sports games in real time with other users. You can get the fastest scores, blazing fast sports news and sports alerts right at your fingertips. And of course, you can use Sleeper to play in fantasy leagues and win real money on picks contests. This is the way sports were meant to be enjoyed together. So download Sleeper today. Use promo code SBN to get up to a $100 match on your first deposit. And you can pair that with another promo they have right now where you can get a $20 entry free with no deposit required. So get both of those things going. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states and growing. So check out Sleeper today. Get to it and go have some fun with sports this year. Okay, guys, we are back. And, yeah, we're about to get started here with the third quarter. We're kicking off to Wisconsin. It is raining very, very hard. So, I'm not really excited about the rest of this game. I just kind of wanted to get over with. But, I'm not particularly happy with what I've seen so far today. Handoff, bouncing out right, gets about 5. Big pitch, rollout, looking. He's going to throw it across his body. Oh, he got jacked up. Incomplete. That would have been a conversion on second down, but that guy got jacked up on the crossing route. I don't know why he didn't throw it to the tight end right in front of him, but wow, he got blasted by Bryant. Oh, okay. Oh, 3rd and 5. Play action, rollout, looking. He's going to throw it back. Caught. Don't know if he got the first, though. It's very close. They're going to say he got it, I think. Wow. He had to reach for that. That was not easy. No gain on the run. Second and 9, so they give him a yard. Drops back to pass, looks, throws it over the middle. Caught. No, incomplete. Dropped by the tight end. What's going on in the Ducks game? I haven't been paying attention. What's going on over there? Handoff and no gain. Lost a yard, maybe 2. Interesting play call on 3rd and 9. So, interesting play call there. No, what's the score in the Oregon game, though? Roebuck receiving the punt, by the way. Big punt. Caught it. First down and a bunch more. Wow. We had no idea the fake was coming. Wow. We completely got caught with our pants down there. Brutal. 15-10? Okay. Yeah, we did not see that coming whatsoever. I don't know, Rampancy. I haven't heard anybody talk about him. Handoff, picks up like 2. UW thinks they have the ball, but I'm not. Yeah, no. Play action, drops back, pressure, gets away a screen, but the running back falls down in the backfield after catching it, so 3rd and long coming up. Third and 12. Drops back, pressure. That might be a fumble. I think Wisconsin fell on it, but it's going to be 4th and a mile at midfield, so we're getting the ball back regardless. Going to be returned up to about the 15. We'll see. We got a flag. Wow. Iowa might win. Okay. Keep me posted because I'm not watching. All right, blocking the back on UW, so we're going to start deep on our own territory. I've heard UW basketball is pretty good this year, but I haven't been following. Very cool. Very interesting. Although, it doesn't really affect Washington that much. Like, it doesn't directly affect Washington one way or the other. They overturned it? Okay. Oregon has not been good offensively today, and they weren't good last week, so I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Okay, from the our own 7, going to be a bubble screen to Boston, so he's back in the game, and he's going to get a broken tackle and pick up like 8, maybe? Drop back. Quick pass over the middle, caught. I think that's a first down. Yep, 5-yard pickup. All right. First and 10. Play action. He's going to dirt it. Screen play was not there, and he just threw it into the ground. All right. Second and 10. Snap. Pressure. He gets away from it. He gets a screen pass away to Mohammed, but he gets like 3 maybe. 2 or 3. Third and 3. How was it third and 3? It's like third and 7. Yeah, I was about to say. Now that I was thinking about it, it can't be right. Snap. Drops back. We got pre-snap flags. Boston limping, yep. Ball start, so third and long now. Not good. Yeah, Boston probably shouldn't be out there. Snap. Drops back. Scrambles up. And he's going to get sacked, and he's going to lose the ball and give it to the one thing he couldn't do. Holy crap. The one thing he couldn't do. Like, Punting is fine there. Nothing good is going to happen even. Oh my God, guys. Denzel is laying an all-time egg in this one. I don't know what to say. This team got ranked and decided they were good, I guess. I don't know. This offensive line is like JV today. Like, this is why people don't like Jed Fish no matter how many games we win. Is shit like this. You know, it's like, fuck, man. How is the group this unprepared? Handoff, no, play action, rollout, looking, takes off, and he's going to get down to like the 2. So we're going to give Wisconsin a free touchdown in a game where neither team can score. So that's cool. Man. QB keeper, touchdown. And now UW actually has to score at some point today if they want to win, which that's going to be really hard. Why do I never take my goddamn phone with me? And the extra point is good, so it is a tie game. Oregon, they're kind of in field goal range. Hmm. Mm. Yeah, this is bad, people. I don't know what to say. I know maybe Wisconsin's defense is a lot better than I thought, but that offense, the fact that they're actually like kind of keeping the game alive, this is bad. And I don't know, it's pretty indefensible from my perspective. I know people are going to say stuff about Wisconsin being underrated, but I don't see it. Apparently, it's starting to snow. Dude, how does Desmond do that? Or Demond? How does he do that? That's the only thing you can't do. Just don't turn it over and everything's going to be fine. All right, touchback. From the 25, snap, play action, looking, and he's going to run right into a sack. Well, I think that's going to be intentional grounding, but it's the same thing. Guys, I'm speechless. I am speechless. This Wisconsin defense may as well be an NFL defense today with the way they're playing. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This is unbelievably bad. That's definitely a throw, but it doesn't really make a difference. QB keeper going to pick up like 5. Not really doing much for me. Third and 20. And it's going to be a bubble screen, and we've got a pre-snap flag. That's another false start. Dude, Jed, what did you do all week for Jed? What did Jed Fisk do all fucking week? How is the team this bad today? This is unthinkable. And another false start. Wow, man. I think I would take a tie at this point. I'd go to the Wisconsin coach and be like, hey, let's just call the game now. We'll take a tie. I will take the tie. That is how unconfident or lacking confidence I am right now. What am I watching? Now, the running play picks up like 3 yards, so very useful. The punt is away. It's going to be returned, and they're going to have good field position down at the 35. They're basically already in field goal range. This is agonizing, guys. This is about as bad as that game against Montana several during the 2021. This is like that game. Oh. Oh. Montana was probably worse, but we know this Washington team is good. At least that Washington team was bad. Like, we know this team is capable of playing better than this, and we're still watching this garbage. I don't know. This might be worse. We don't always play down to our competition. We don't. And we had a bye week last week, by the way. Like, think about that. Running play up the middle, no gain. Maybe a yard. It is coming down hard at the game, by the way, so I don't think things are going to get any better. Okay, 2nd and 8. So I guess they gave him 2 yards. Jet sweep. Oh, no, QB keeper, and there's a big hole, and that's a first down and much more. That's red zone. Did the ball come out? And they're in field goal range now, and I don't know if we are going to get a field goal with the way this team is playing. From the 18. Oh, jet sweep. Going to pick up a few before going out of bounds. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, this is not going in a good direction at all. Snap, play action, rolls out, looking, throws it, incomplete. 3rd and 6 coming up. Really kind of important we find a way off the field here. Really, really important we find a way to get off the field here and at least hold them to 3. 3 might be too much, though. Hand off, and it goes nowhere. Oh, yeah, it goes nowhere. No gain. So they will be kicking a field goal, and nothing's a guarantee in these conditions, I guess. They can't throw the ball, man. Hmm. And the kick is good, I think. Yeah, it's good. So, no way around it, people. We're going to have to find a way to score some points. And the offense I've been watching today, they may not be able to. Ah. Honestly, it just feels like everybody's having a terrible day. The offensive line in particular has been terrible. Demond has had 2 awful turnovers and has missed some other throws that he usually makes. Like nothing is working. There is so much wrong here, man. So much wrong. This is awful. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Kickoff coming. Touchback it is. Oh no. He screwed up the fair catch. He screwed up the fair catch. We're getting the ball at the 5. What are... Dude, is there anything that we can't screw up today? They're screwing everything up today. Snap. QB keeper, read option. He's going to try to get the outside. Gets like 7. Looks like there was nothing there, so honestly, good job. It's going to be really hard to throw the ball in these conditions. Okay, 2nd and 3. And I don't trust our kicker at all, Grady. So if it comes down to kicking a field goal to tie this game, I don't like that. Oh, Mohammed blitz the defense. Oh, he's up to the 30. Big run, finally. They actually ran the ball. They bit really hard on Demond Williams keeping, and Mohammed just took off. Yeah, Jonah's hurt. Jonah is hurt. Okay, from the 30 now. That's going to be a 6-yard pickup. Nice power there. Snap. Going to be a bubble screen. I think that's Roebuck, and he's going to get the first and a couple more. And that's going to be the last play of the third quarter, so I'm going to take a short break. I don't really know what to say, guys. This has been really bad, but we're only down 3. We can still win the game and escape. All right, be right back. All right, guys, let's take a minute so I can tell you about Sleeper, a one-stop shop for all your sports needs. You can celebrate and chat on sports games in real time with other users. You can get the fastest scores, blazing fast sports news and sports alerts right at your fingertips. And of course, you can use Sleeper to play in fantasy leagues and win real money on picks contests. This is the way sports were meant to be enjoyed together. So download Sleeper today. Use promo code SBN to get up to a $100 match on your first deposit. And you can pair that with another promo they have right now where you can get a $20 entry free with no deposit required. So get both of those things going. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states and growing. So check out Sleeper today. Get to it and go have some fun with sports this year. All right, fourth quarter. Snap. Going to be a keeper on the read option, and there's not much there. Williams gets like 2 or 3. They That Wisconsin defense, man, they have us bottled up pretty much completely and utterly. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. But in this game, that might be what he has to do, Ken. That's the kind of player he is. Handoff up the gut. Mohammed makes a nice move, and he's going to fight his way close to a first down. He either got it or he's like a quarter of a yard short. I think they're going to say third down, though. Oh. Snap. Going to be a handoff to Mohammed, and he's not going to get close. This offensive line is getting destroyed right now. It's 4th and 2, and I don't know what you do. How can you punt, but how can you go for it? Like, I don't know what you do. This is absolutely abominable, and like, I think we're going for it, but both options are so awful. Snap. Demond going to take off and run with it, and he's going to get the first. Barely. He got the first. And Washington keeps the ball. Yeah, boy. Drop back. Throws it along the sideline. Caught. Roebuck got like 8. Second down. And short. Ton of time left in this game one way or the other. Snap. Going to be a handoff. Mohammed goes outside, and he's going to get the first. He's going to fight his way forward out of bounds for the first. 12 minutes left, and Washington continues to move. Oh. Play action. Tight end drops it. Wasn't going to be a big gain anyway, but should have caught it. A bubble screen. Breaks a tackle, but he's still only going to get a few yards. So big third down here. We're not really in field goal range yet, especially not in this weather. Actually, we may have lost yards. I don't know. No. No, he got 3. We may be going for this if we don't get it because of where we are on the field. Snap. Drop back. And Williams takes off. And he's going to try to scramble for it, but not even close. Picks up like 3. And I imagine that we're going to go for it. I don't think this is within range for Gross in this condition. And punting doesn't make any sense at all. And we have an injured Badger. So this will take a minute to resolve. Mm. Hey, Hawkline. All right. Commercials, so we'll see what happens, but I have to believe we're going for it. Commercials still, by the way. Now, Nick, it's the only thing that we can really do today because it's so hard to throw the ball. So I think we just have to live with the risk. And just accept that. And by the way, I don't know why the clock says that. There's no way there's less than 2 minutes left in this game. So ignore that. That has to be a mistake. Yeah, there's like more than 10 minutes left in the game. Wow, we're going to kick it. I don't think this is really in his range. It's a 51-yard attempt in extreme conditions. So I got to be honest, I am surprised and I don't really like it that much. Kick is up. I can't see the ball. It got blocked. It got blocked. Of course it got blocked. Unbelievable. Like, I thought going for it there was a no-brainer. I actually didn't even think they were going to have to think about it. Wow. Okay. Well, from the 37, snap, going to be, oh, a tricky little run that picks up 8. Pretty good. That was like that shovel pass is what they call that. Snap, handoff, going right. That's a first down and more. Man. Guys, we're gonna get a very angry post-game video, I think. There's just no way around it. Oh, fumble! Wow, they got it back, but they did lose like 5-6 yards. That is a very unlucky bounce for UW that it bounced right back to the Guy who got the jet sweep carry or what? Yeah, the jet sweep. Oh, wait, no, it hit him when he was in motion. Oh, that is extremely unlucky. Snap, drops back, throws it over the middle, incomplete on the slant, second and, okay, now third and 13. So we can get off the field here, but we are running out of time. We are running out of time, people. Snap. Going to be a QB keeper for like 2 yards. So it's 4th and 11 around midfield. I don't think this is... Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, they're punting. Oh, he nearly dropped the punt, but he got it back, and he did get a punt off. And oh, that's going to be a phenomenal punt. Wow. We're starting at our own 4. Guys, I can't even catch a break. Not that we deserve any breaks after this garbage. So we got to go 96 yards because I don't think we can make a field goal like this. So if we want to win, we got to go 96 yards. We feel like we barely have 96 yards all day. Oh, this is brutal. Mm. Mm. Drops back, throws it deep, out of bounds. And that was almost a safety, so I don't know about that play call in that situation, guys. Not that any play call you do has really been successful today. That's going to be a handoff up the middle. Mohammed's got some room. Going to be like a 6-yard gain. So 3rd and 4. And do we need it? Because our punter is not going to be able to help us out here. We can say that pretty comfortably. Rolls out, throws it, caught. Boston first down. It's pulling teeth to even get that 5-yard out going, but he got it. Although I don't think he's anywhere near 100%. Yeah, he's not. He's coming back out. So he does keep the drive alive, but play action, drops back. Pressure, he takes off. Gonna get like 6. All right. I mean, we get the yards the way we get the yards. At the end of the day, can't be picky. But I gotta be honest. This might be our last chance with the way the clock is moving. This drive might be it for us. So if we get another opportunity to go score after this drive, I will be surprised at this point. Snap. Hand off. Going to be a pickup of like 1. Dude, these running plays that are not like misdirection have no chance. The offensive line is so irredeemably bad today. Okay, 3rd and 3. Looks like the weather might be clearing up a little bit. I'm not sure. Snap. Pressure. Gets it away, but that's going to be a loss of a yard. I don't know what to say about that play. Wisconsin sent a blitz, and we threw a screen directly into the defense. Like there was somebody literally standing right there ready to make the tackle. Like, when they're sending heat like that, you would think that you'd be able to find something else that's actually, like, open. And now we're punting from deep in our own territory, and our punter is terrible, and everything sucks, guys. There's less than 5 minutes to go. The punt is away, and it's going to go out of bounds close to the 50. That's a crap punt. Yeah, 46, 47 or something, 48, 40, yeah, 49. Dude, what is this referee doing? He gave him the ball in Washington territory. What the fuck? Dude. Wow. Okay. So honestly, I hope they make a field goal on this drive so we have to score a touchdown. I don't want to have to kick a field goal under any scenario on our next drive. I want the field goal kicker to be taken off the field. I do not want to try to tie the game because I know he's going to miss it. So honestly, I hope Wisconsin can actually just make a field goal here. But whatever happens needs to happen quickly. We may not get the ball back. All right. Let's see what we got. That's going to be a run, and it's going to get like 3. Second down coming up. Oh. Snap. Handoff up the middle. Picks up a couple. Going to be third and kind of short. Pretty important we can get off the field here. And timeout, Wisconsin. 3rd and 3, by the way, officially. Commercials, it is. Oh. Okay, here we go. Shotgun. Man in motion. Snap. QB keeper, and he's not going nowhere. Taken down for a loss of 2. And UW should get the ball back here with time. We are going to use a timeout here. So 3:14 left, 2 timeouts left. Yeah, no, bro. I graduated from UW many, many years ago. All right, so this punt is going to be interesting. And that punt is away. And it's going to be... Ooh. Okay, not a stellar punt. I think we're going to get the ball around like the 12 or something. So, could be worse. Mm. Mm. Okay, so yeah, we got the ball at the 13. 3:03 to go. Snap. Drops back. Pressure. Gets away from it. Going to throw an out route. Caught. And Roebuck's going to break a tackle and get close to a first. I think they're going to give it to him. Nice play by Roebuck. I really don't want to kick a field goal on this drive, man. I just know he's going to miss it. Yeah, first down. So the clock. Well, no, actually the clock keeps going. It's not inside 2 minutes yet. Snap. Low snap, but he gets it. Now he's going to take off and run, and he's going to slide after about a 3-yard pickup. Second down coming up here. They might get one more play off before the 2-minute warning. Snap. And the blitz. Ooh, he gets out of it and runs for a pickup of about 6. And the 2-minute warning is here. So 3rd down and 1 coming up at the 33. Obviously 2 down territory, so you've got 2 chances to get a yard. Should be able to do that. Is Boston on the field or is he still out? He's got to be out, right? Okay. Boston's in right now? Wow, okay. Okay. All right, guys. So it looks like it's actually 3rd and half a yard. Snap, handoff, and that's a first down. Picks up like 3. Okay. 1:55. Clock does stop because we got the first. The clock is not a huge obstacle at this moment, but it can easily turn into one because this offense has been so remedial today. Williams going to check it down to Muhammad. Oh, loss of 2. I don't understand how nobody gets open downfield and they're all over the screen and they're pressuring Williams. Like, you'd think there'd be a certain element of pick your poison here. There's not. They have the whole offense completely locked up. Terrible snap. He gets it. He's going to evade the pressure, run up, and he's going to turn it into a positive play, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. So, I mean, 1:20 to go, and the clock stopped. I'm not sure why yet. Okay, we used a timeout. All right, so 3rd and 6. Obviously 2 down territory, or 4 down territory. Okay, 3rd and 6. Yeah, 3rd and 6. We're nowhere near field goal range, guys, so there's no kicking a field goal. We're in pistol. I think I see Boston out there for whatever that's worth. Snap. Drops back. Has some time. Throws it deep. He's going for it all, and no. Boston did have one-on-one, but he couldn't really find the ball. That was kind of just a 500 ball. And this is going to be for the game. If we don't get this, this game is over because we only have 1 timeout. And I can't believe we're here right now. I mean, he did have the one-on-one. I don't hate going for it there, but Boston never found it. Snaps, drops back, has some time. Now he's going to take off, but no. Wow. You've got to be kidding me, man. Get Jed Fischke out of here, man. I'm pretty I think I've seen enough. What an embarrassment, man. All right. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be, so I'm going to record the post game now. So everybody behave for a few minutes. All right. Game's not over yet, but Wisconsin's just going to run the clock out here, and there's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. That is the most embarrassing Huskies game in more than 4 years. And unlike the last Husky team that embarrassed themselves, which was, of course, the Montana game, back when Jimmy Lake was the head coach, this team's actually good. This team is capable of being a good team. And today, and I know that there are going to be some excuses made for them throughout the week because of the weather. Wisconsin's defense is clearly better than my initial impression, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Injuries to the offensive line. But this team has no business playing like that. And as a Husky fan, all you can do is be embarrassed. I'm going to gather myself for a minute. Sleeper, let me tell you about him. All right, guys, let's take a minute so I can tell you about Sleeper, a one-stop shop for all your sports needs. You can celebrate and chat on sports games in real time with other users. You can get the fastest scores, blazing fast sports news and sports alerts right at your fingertips. And of course, you can use Sleeper to play in fantasy leagues and win real money on picks contests. This is the way sports were meant to be enjoyed together. So download Sleeper today. Use promo code SBN to get up to a $100 match on your first deposit. And you can pair that with another promo they have right now where you can get a $20 entry free with no deposit required. So get both of those things going. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states and growing. So check out Sleeper today, get to it, and go have some fun with sports this year. Okay, so I don't really know what I just watched for the last 3+ hours, but that was terrible. I didn't know this team could play this bad. And right after you get ranked, you have a bye week. You get ranked during the bye week. And this is what you produce when you go out there. And I know it's a road game. I understand that, Washington under Fish typically doesn't show up for road games, but that's like an excuse in the first quarter or the first half. Okay? You wake up at some point and you go do something. This team, no. And again, the only thing I can really say is that was embarrassing. So tear it all down. This team doesn't deserve to be ranked. This team doesn't deserve to be playing for a playoff spot. This is garbage. To break it down a little bit more granularly, I guess. The defense, they played okay. Like, they held Wisconsin to 6 points, really, because the 7 points was because of the offense. But even there, it's like, Wisconsin can't throw the ball. They don't have a quarterback. They're cycling between, like, 4 different guys to throw the ball in this game. Their starter gets hurt. Backup can't complete a pass. They put in the third stringer. They're trying their punter. They can't complete a pass. And you're still letting them run on you. Like, what do you think they're going to do? Of course they're going to run the ball. They can barely complete a pass beyond the line of scrimmage. And how are you giving up this stuff on the ground? And again, it's not their fault. Like, this game is not because of the defense, but even on that level, it's like, okay, can you guys make a big play maybe? Can you guys get a turnover? I don't know. Like they definitely played fine, but this was a game where we needed them to win the game for us, and they fell a little short of that. So, not really mad at the defense. Special teams, trash, had a blocked field goal. Our punter is terrible. We can't punt. Denzel Boston gets hurt on a punt return. Maybe reconsider having him out there for punt returns going forward. Just something to think about. What else? I think that's about it for special teams, but that's enough. Like, we had a guy mess up a fair catch. How do you mess up a fair catch? It's like the easiest thing to do. Like, it's one thing when you're not doing a good job returning it, but how do you mess up a fair catch? So, we got that. And then you get to this offense, which was a complete disgrace today. And before I get into that, let me just say, Wisconsin's defense is definitely a lot better than I thought. I was thinking that they were ranked in the middle of the league because the offense was so bad. Other teams didn't feel a lot of urgency to pile up points on them. That doesn't look like that was the case. Looks to me like that's actually a really good defense that is hamstrung by an incompetent offense. So I'm going to have to step back on that one. I'm going to have to just go ahead and give credit where credit's due to Wisconsin's defense. They had us in a box that whole game. They took away everything. Like, I couldn't believe how many times Demond would drop back and have no idea what to do. Couldn't find anybody open. And even his run lanes were limited. Like, he did have some success running, but not enough. And nothing from the run game outside of Demond. Like, Jonah Coleman may as well have been Trent Richardson in this game. Mohammed had a couple good carries later in the game, but we barely ran the ball in this game overall. Again, it was all scrambles. It was all unplanned, improvisational stuff from Demond. Other than that, we couldn't run. And I know that there are injuries on the offensive line, and I know that UW was scrambling to put together an offensive line in this game, but if your next man up is that bad, that's a problem. That is a big problem, and I could not believe the degree to which this offensive line got completely taken out of this game. This was so bad. This was so unbelievably inept. And look, what I said about Wisconsin's defense holds true. This is a better defense than I gave them credit for. They're not Ohio State. They should not be destroying you like that. Ever. So, problems there. Receivers can't get open. The weather's bad, I get it, right? Like, that definitely hinders your passing attack somewhat. But Demond, even before the weather got bad, was missing throws, and receivers looked like they weren't really getting open. 2 turnovers for Demond, both of them just really terrible turnovers. One of them takes a field goal off the board. Another one gives Wisconsin a touchdown, and that ended up being a really big deal in this game. Nothing from the offense, man. Just a complete humiliation. And I can't believe that the offense that I saw in previous weeks, in most previous weeks, I understand, okay, they don't really do anything against Ohio State. They don't really do anything against Michigan. Okay, fine. But this game, I can't believe. I was in shock for most of that stream. And it all loops back around to Jedd Fisch. You had a bye week and you couldn't get this team up for this game. Like, I'm sorry. I know that there's a lot of other factors at play here. You can't tell me that team was prepared for this game today. You cannot tell me that this team was ready to go for this one. There's no way that this Huskies team was ready for this game based on what I just saw on the field. You get ranked during the week. You get ranked during your bye week. And this is how you show up after finally getting a little bit of national credit. I don't want to talk about this game anymore. I'm just going to get out of here. There's probably more to say, but that was disgusting. And yeah, higher aspirations for this season. Forget about it. Jedd Fisch, I'm mad at you. We'll revisit this later. See you guys later. All right, guys. See you guys later.